Everybody has encountered a person with Down syndrome at some point in their life. How did you view this person? Different? Slow? Maybe even stupid? However, your opinions of this person should have been the exact opposite, along the lines of special, unique, and gifted. The Do Something website published an article on March 5th, 2014 called 11 Facts About Down Syndrome, stating while behavior, mental ability, and physical development varies from person to person, individuals with Down syndrome grow up to hold jobs, live independently, and enjoy normal recreational activities. This quotation proves that people with Down syndrome are no different than we are. They are just as capable, if not more, to succeed in life. Discrimination of individuals with Down syndrome is a key issue that needs to be addressed. Throughout the course of this speech, I will provide you with background information on Down syndrome, explain the nature of the problem, and challenge you to solving these issues in different ways. Throughout the course of this speech, I hope some questions pass through your mind along the lines of, what can I do to help? Befriending and standing up for a person with Down syndrome are ways to positively impact their lives in ways that they deserve. Think of a time where you either saw or personally befriended or mistreated a person with Down syndrome. As you think of this moment or moments, I am sure you will realize that they have feelings just as we do. Down syndrome is a common disease worldwide that has been around for many years. According to the National Down Syndrome Society website article titled, What is Down Syndrome?, copyrighted in 2012, approximately 400,000 Americans have Down syndrome and about 6,000 babies with Down syndrome are born in the United States each year. There are 3 types of Down syndrome. The first type of Down syndrome is known as trisomy 21. Trisomy 21 is the most common form of Down syndrome. It takes up 95% of all cases. The second type of Down syndrome is mosaicism. It is the least common type. It makes up for 1% of all cases. The symptoms of mosaicism aren't as noticeable as other types of Down syndrome. And the third type of Down syndrome is known as translocation. Translocation makes up for 4% of all the cases of Down syndrome. All these types of Down syndrome are a result of the extra copy of the 21st chromosome. Down syndrome alters the course of development and gives the individuals unique characteristics in both physical and mental aspects. Down syndrome can also cause heart defects, gastrointestinal issues, celiac disease, which is intolerance to gluten, and many other underlying health problems. This is a statistic provided by the Genetics Home Reference website called Down Syndrome, reviewed June 2012. The causes of Down syndrome are not certain. They believe that they have to do with the maternal age of the parents and heredity, although heredity is a slim chance. The life expectancy of an individual with Down syndrome is 60 plus years. This has increased 50 years since 1910. Although Down syndrome is the cause of many noticeable physical and mental differences, individuals cannot help the fact that they have the disease just as much as a person with asthma or other accepted health problems. Discrimination of Down syndrome is unfortunately a problem that needs to be addressed. Discrimination of Down syndrome occurs in many forms as provided by the Global Down Syndrome Foundation website article, The Story of Two Problems, copyrighted in 2015 by Michelle Z. Witten. The first area that discriminates against Down syndrome is the federal government. The federal government provides a lack of funding for individuals with Down syndrome. The medical community also discriminates against Down syndrome by refusing to provide medical solutions and medical procedures to individuals with Down syndrome who need it. The education community also discriminates against individuals with Down syndrome by not allowing them to participate in regular classrooms. Society in general discriminates against individuals with Down syndrome because they are afraid that they are dangerous. Some other common misconceptions are that individuals with Down syndrome are unpredictable, unemployable, unteachable burdens on society. The reason that most people believe this about Down syndrome is that 95% of people are misinformed on the disease. Discrimination of individuals with Down syndrome should make people sick to their stomach. It is morally wrong to mistreat them, and anyone with half a heart would want to help make Down syndrome a more integrated and acceptable disease in society. There are many possible solutions to accepting Down syndrome and ending discrimination of the disease. I have conducted a survey through Facebook Messenger over the course of the last week. I have surveyed 50 people asking them the same question. My question was, do you come in some sort of contact either daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly with an individual with Down syndrome? My results were as follows. 4 people come in contact with an individual with Down syndrome daily, 7 people weekly, 15 monthly, 21 yearly, and 3 people claim to have never came in contact with an individual with Down syndrome. All it takes is one of these encounters to impact their lives for the greater good. I have a personal story to prove my point. I am a cashier at Hy-Vee. Through Hy-Vee, I have met a 28-year-old man with Down syndrome named Chris. I met Chris while he was shopping with his mother. Chris came through my line, and I was super friendly, was nice to him, and ever since then he refuses to go through anybody else's line when I'm working. This actually turned into a friendship between Chris and I. Chris swims and bowls for the Special Olympics down in Omaha, and I have actually been down there on a few weekends as a spectator at his events, cheering Chris on. I have 3 challenges for you. My first one is to befriend or stand up for an individual with Down syndrome. I ask that you motivate them to succeed in life and stop any harassment towards them. I also ask that you watch the YouTube video Down Syndrome I Am. This video shares firsthand what these individuals are capable of in life, and it's a lot. And on a larger scale, if you felt impacted, I ask that you speak out against Down syndrome in any possible way. Hopefully, I have made it aware that Down syndrome is not always viewed positively in society. Discrimination due to this disease is a big issue that needs to be addressed. You now have a base knowledge of the disease and the nature of the issue to take the provided solutions into effect. Throughout the course of this speech, I hope some questions pass through your mind, such as, what can I do to help? Befriending and standing up for a person with Down syndrome are sometimes all it takes to positively impact their lives in ways in which they deserve. With your help, we can make Down syndrome more nationally accepted, opening up numerous opportunities for these individuals. Who knows, maybe they will even accomplish unimaginable things with a little support. After all, they are truly unique human beings in all aspects of life.